let me catch you guys up to speed, yeah, on like what's happening here. So basically, over the last couple of weeks, I mean, Turtle WoW got a lawsuit, right? If you go over to my channel here, for example, you can see that right here I made a video on the whole lawsuit. Even Bellular made a video on the lawsuit as well, and we reacted to that one. And just even yesterday, we made a video on the fact that Blizzard is shutting down another private server. And here we are. They are now doing the same thing again. Yo, Rectified, thank you for the follow, by the way, over here on Kick. I appreciate that. Welcome in. So like yesterday, literally yesterday, we made another video update on the fact that they are shutting down another private server. And that one was a really small one, by the way. So they have now gone to law, like, gone a lawsuit against Turtle WoW. They have shut down a pretty small vanilla WoW private server, or at least sent a cease and desist. And today's update is possibly even bigger. It's now targeting Project Epoch. And for anybody, like if you go back and watch my video that I made yesterday here about Blizzard shutting down another private server, I hinted towards this in that video. And 2 people caught onto that. I said that I had sent out some messages to other people in the whole like space, and I mentioned the word project in this video. And I'm here to tell you that they have made some advancements to that as well. So let's talk about that, shall we? Over here as well, like I'm just going to read the message out to you guys so you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about this message right here. This is posted in the Project Epoch Discord, and this like this screenshot here was sent to me, but I have confirmed it's from the Project Epoch Discord. And this message is by Katotes, and as you can see here, at everyone, multiple members of the what did I just say? Multiple members, multiple members of the Project Epoch team have received a cease and desist from Blizzard Entertainment. In compliance, we are shutting down the servers that we are able to, including the website. Now that wording right there, they are shutting down the services they are able to, including the website. That wording is very important, and we're going to talk more about that in a little bit here. And we are ceasing any and all activity that could be construed as marketing, distribution, or support of Project Epoch, any emulated WoW servers, and any WoW client software, including any Project Epoch client software or updaters. We will not be involved with or operate private servers for any Blizzard or Activision game. So there's a couple of big things here. Number one, they have not gotten a lawsuit against them like Turtle WoW, but they have gotten a cease and desist. And I believe this could have been Blizzard's like whole thing from the start. They really target Turtle WoW and go after them heavy, and then they scare off the other people, send them cease and desists, and now, like in the past, when private servers got a cease and desist, they wiped their ass with those cease and desist letters, right? But now they realize that, damn, this is serious, we have to do something, and a lot of them are now complying to the cease and desist, and maybe even the same letters now, they have different wordings. Maybe the cease and desist literally say, you either cease and desist, or we take you to court. And in this case, they have shown that they are literally willing to go the legal way, and in many cases they're probably going to win those court cases as well. So that's pretty insane. I don't know what to say about this one. I was not expecting it.
To the water.
Yo, Soggy Waffles, thank you for the follow, by the way, I appreciate that. So by now, Blizzard has gone after 2 big servers. They're actively trying to like lawsuit Turtle WoW. They have shut down Epoch, we're gonna get more into that in a little bit, and they have also sent a cease and desist to Everlook, a somewhat small vanilla WoW private server. So taking this away now, we have seen this by now, right? We can now go over to something else that I want to show you guys, because like I just said, they have shut down Project Epoch, and I really have to say that in that way, because here's another screenshot, because Katotes is the main person, I think, behind Epoch, but at some point after the first failed launch, they teamed up with Ascension, and whenever I read this message myself that I just read out to you guys, it kind of made me think, when they say, we are shutting down the services that we are able to, it shows me that those guys, the people that made Epoch, they are stepping away. They are the ones that got the cease and desist, and they are stepping away. But what about Ascension? What about the team of Ascension? They have multiple private servers under the Ascension name, and we have an update on that. And this right here is that update. This update is made by Dutch, by the way, and even in the Project Epoch Discord, he is called Ascension Team Lead. So he is basically in charge, I guess, of Ascension, or at least a team lead in this case, and he will now probably be the main guy operating when it comes to Epoch. So even though the people behind Epoch has gotten a cease and desist and they are complying, they have already teamed up with Ascension, and here is what they have to say. Kazan and Gurubashi realms will stay online and continue to be developed. There is an existing full roadmap for future Project Epoch content. A lot of that content is already developed and will be released. A team will be assembled to continue development and fulfill that roadmap. So basically, the people that had made Epoch, they are now leaving the team, it looks like, and complying to the cease and desist, so they're hiring new people to be on that team. The vision and values of the project will be maintained. A more pure Classic Plus Vanilla, no pay-to-win shop items. Now, will the new team have the exact same values as the old team? That remains to be seen, right? A new recovery services panel has been added to the help menu in-game to help you recover items that you have accidentally lost. This works for rendered items, disenchanted items, deleted items, and this lets you recover a limited number of items that, for a bit of extra gold, cost to prevent abuse. Efforts against RMT has been quite successful, with hundreds of accounts banned for botting and gold selling. An in-game bug tracker is being added in the next update that will help prioritize the most major issues. I will have more updates soon. So even though the main team behind Epoch has gotten a cease and desist and are complying to that whole cease and desist, it looks like they've basically just like given the project now to Ascension and they will keep developing it. So based on this wording and what I can see, if you're playing Epoch right now, you're probably not going to notice that many changes. The only change is the people in charge, which most of you guys don't interact with anyway, or at least that is my understanding. So, going back to the beginning here, what I just talked about in the recap of what's happened so far, if we go over here again to my YouTube channel, for example, in the last 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, we have this one from 9 days ago. Well, that was me reacting to Hammer, right? So we made one ourselves, but that was also 9 days ago. So 9 days ago, Turtle WoW was served a massive lawsuit, and yesterday, well 2 days ago basically, Everlook as well was sent a cease and desist, and now today we have the Project Epoch, or the people behind Epoch, also getting a massive cease and desist. And due to them actually listening to the cease and desist here, I believe that the wording of those letters might have been changed. Like, they might have said something different now, because once again in the past, people just didn't care about cease and desist. So either like the wording is different, or people are more afraid now, because they're seeing that Blizzard, or Microsoft in this case, they are willing to go the legal route and actually take action in this case. I don't know, how do you guys feel? Anybody in chat right now, like, how do you feel? I can't see TWoW being taken down, honestly. I mean, even after the lawsuit news as well, on Twitter, or X in this case, they are posting about their next update and their current alpha build of Unreal Engine 5. They're still boasting about the updates that they haven't even made yet, the updates that are coming to the game. So based on that, I feel the same way. I feel like they're probably not going to be able to take it down, but they can take down the people behind it. That is the same thing happening to Epoch, right? The people behind Epoch are stepping away, but they have basically just taken the torch, which in this case is Epoch, and given it to somebody else. In this case, that somebody else is the Ascension team that are now in charge of Epoch. I don't really know where this is headed for Blizzard, because I feel like the best thing they should do is make their own competitive game that people want to play. The main problem here, when it all boils down to everything, is that people don't want to play Mist of Pandaria or Anniversary, and they're looking for other alternatives that offer something like Classic Plus. And what can Blizzard do to be competitive in that scene? They can give you what you're asking for and what you want to play. all they have to do is listen to their players, and also listen. You don't even have to listen to player and what they have to say. Listen to what they're doing. Look at what the people are doing and respond accordingly. In this case, players are actively leaving official Blizzard servers to play on private servers that offer vanilla WoW with additional content. In that case, what can Blizzard do to get those people back? Offer vanilla WoW with additional content. And I'm just gonna say it, if they think taking down private servers will get those people to play on official Blizzard servers, they are wrong. Like, literally, whatever they do here doesn't matter. Dude, the kick fam thing has to go away, dude. Like, what is this? Go away. Stop it. No. No. Just instant delete, man. What is that? That is insane. That is the third one so far in 1 hour. That is insane, dude. I honestly believe that TWoW management are smart people and surely has a plan ahead of this. For this, it would be strange otherwise. Yeah, probably. Ban them, yeah. I mean, the thing is, they only post it once anyway and then go away. And then they come back on the new account, so banning isn't really gonna do anything either. We just have to, like, endure it for now. The best thing they could do would be to just offer custom servers and everyone would play the version of C+ that they enjoy. It's a win-win for everyone. Exactly. Cease and desist on the bot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the thing is, I've seen one comment against that, by the way, Glada, and that is that people don't want to have it. Like, they already feel like in World of Warcraft, or Classic WoW in this case, we have too many options. So they're like, we don't need more options. But the thing is, those people are already going to those options. Like, the people that want to play on a Turtle WoW custom server in Blizzard, like on their servers, they are not currently playing Anniversary. They are playing Turtle, unofficially. So, like, it's not like you are taking people away and cluttering WoW too much, you're just bringing more people into the official Blizzard servers and their whole ecosystem. So I personally feel like yeah, I don't know, they're talking about splitting the player base even more, and I don't feel that way, because those people already are not a part of the player base. They are playing on unofficial Blizzard servers, and this is a way to get them into the whole official thing. Yeah, Stormblessed, we just talked about that, yeah. Yeah, he literally left the Discord afterwards. He posted the message and then left the Discord. So, like, this is the screenshot that I have, right, about that he posted. So he posted this and then left the Discord. This was his Discord, by the way. He's the one who made this Discord, I believe, and it's the official Epoch Discord. He made the post and literally left. Like, he's done. He's out. He got the cease and desist and he was like, nope, I'm leaving. On the other hand, like, we have once again, we have the whole message here by... Over here, we have this message, so development is still being done by the Ascension team, in this case. They are doing whatever they can, yeah, to kill the private server community. They really are. And we can't really blame them for it, I guess, because they're in the right here. They're protecting their IP. But once again, I feel like the best thing that Blizzard can do is to make a competitive product. Because they can take down private servers, but they will keep coming back up. There is always going to be somebody out there who gets the cease and desist and doesn't care about it. Like, you have to ask yourself right now, why? So, if we go back to this one, this guy right here, K-Totes, he got the cease and desist and he was like, okay, I'm leaving. On the other hand, this guy right here, Dutch, the team lead in Ascension, he said he's not leaving, and he's making a post about the future, and that the servers are gonna stay up. So, like, why is one person leaving, and the other person is not leaving? They can keep taking down private servers, but it's literally just, it's a person holding a fork, and you're taking down the person, but he's just gonna hand the fork to somebody else, and then you keep going. Instead of taking out the fire, or making their own fork, they try to take down the person holding the fork. Does anybody see the problem with that? Because I really do. It's MS protecting that multi-billion IP that they brought. Yeah, but like, yeah, it is. Like, they're protecting their IP, and they're in the legal right to do so. But the massive uproar this is gonna bring, by the way, like, now, going after Turtle and Epoch, this is insane. I will say, when it comes to Classic Plus, this is insane. If they are not announcing Classic Plus very soon, I will be incredibly surprised. I really will be. Because, like, realistically, I was gonna make a video about this and I still might, but realistically, if we sit down right now and think about it objectively, Classic Plus is not gonna be announced until BlizzCon next year. That is 14 months away. What are we gonna be doing for the next 14 months? We're gonna play Anniversary, TBC, that's gonna be cool, Mist of Pandaria, and nothing else. It's gonna be announced, by the way, BlizzCon next year, and then they probably need 1 more year of development time, and they also don't want to take any hype away from, like, another thing here is that it just makes sense timing-wise, but also, they don't want to take away the TBC hype by launching Classic Plus, and they also don't want to take away the Wrath hype if we are going to go into Wrath Anniversary, right? They're not going to take away any hype from that either, so realistically, they're probably going to announce Classic Plus at BlizzCon, there we go, next year, and say that it's coming after Wrath, which means all of us, we have to play Mist of Pandaria, probably Warlords of Draenor Classic, TBC Anniversary, and Wrath Anniversary, all of that before we get Classic Plus. That's gonna be insane. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. You're gonna eat whatever is put on the table and say thank you? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, when I get Classic Plus, I'm gonna eat that shit up easily. They may have the legal right, but do they have the moral or social right? That's what I'm saying as well. Like, the backlash here could be insane, I'm just saying. The amount of people that might boycott Blizzard now, and boycott Classic, and even boycott Classic Plus, this could have a bigger impact than I think even Blizzard thinks about. Almost done farming my last Ashbringer, and then I'm unsubbed until C+, or Phase 9. Phase 9 is never happening, and C+ is happening in probably 5 years. Dragonflight Classic before Classic Plus? Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, pretty much, I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is, right? I don't know what to say, I feel kind of defeated right now, and it's like, I wasn't even playing Epoch anyway, but I still feel bad for the people that are. But in this case, once again, we have the post by Dutch, so you shouldn't really feel too bad, I suppose. But it just shows that Blizzard, instead of making a good game, they are doing everything they can to take away the good options that people currently have. Instead of giving you their own, oh my cat dude, instead of giving you their own good version of a good option to play, they're taking away the other good options. So they are just trying to force you guys to play retail, force you to play Anniversary, force you to play TBC, force you to play, I don't know, like Era, whatever. They're trying to force you to play an inferior product, instead of just making a superior product. It's such a bad take, it's such a bad way of doing things. I don't know. It's gonna backfire? Yeah. I'm so insanely hyped for Classic WoD. Can't wait to build my profession house. Yeah, dude, Garrisons is gonna be great. I can't wait. It's gonna be insane. Just imagine. Exciting times. Katos jumped the ship so fast, yeah. But then again, like, with the whole Turtle lawsuit, I understand him. I do. Like, of course. Why would he risk going through the same thing? Especially, I mean, there's been... this is diving really deep into the topic, by the way. But there's been some discussions going around that 90% of the private server owners are in a circle where they are talking about and like profiting from private servers. So I'm betting that right now the people in that circle that have not been named in the lawsuit, they are scared, like they are shitting their pants. If the whole conspiracy here is true, by the way, like assuming that's true, that 90% of private server owners and like game masters or developers are in a circle profiting from everything, they are so shitting their pants right now. Big time. And they don't want to be named, which means if they get sent to the cease and desist right now and they know they have done something wrong, they are dipping and jumping ship so incredibly fast. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting times, I'll tell you that much. Interesting times. We have this one right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, interesting times. I would love to hear what you guys think about this, like, is Blizzard in the right? And if they are in the legal right, do they have the moral right to do so? And do we think it's gonna backfire? Because we can sit here, like, objectively, do you think it's gonna backfire? Because we can sit here right now and say, oh, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be so bad PR. But I feel like I've been talking to some real life friends about everything, and any Blizzard boycott is one announcement away from the same people being like, ah, Blizzard, thank you, I love you so much. I think I just got banned, by the way. I literally just got banned. From Anniversary. Oh no. Oh, bad times, dude. But yeah, no, like, how do we feel about this? I don't know. I feel conflicted. Because once again, they're in the legal rights to do so. They're in the right to do everything they're doing. And it makes perfect sense. But at the same time, when I think about it logically from my own perspective and like from a player perspective, it is just a feels bad moment. Is what it feels. GG banned, yep. It's a feels bad moment. Why did I get banned? I talked badly about Blizzard, yeah. Did you see Asmongold's video where there was a developer from Fallout talking about how the gaming industry has gone from being based on passion to corporate greed? I did not, but absolutely makes sense. I feel the same way. I don't need to see that video, but it's an interesting video. Like, that alone, to me, sounds interesting, and I would love to see some takes on that, but absolutely, that's where the gaming industry is right now, especially Blizzard. It is way less about passion and more about corporate greed. I mean, literally putting WoW tokens and level boost into classic WoW shows you that. That is like the only example we need. Imagine someone republishing your own YouTube videos, adding some editing and making bank. You would be mad as well. I think it's just the same. I mean, in that case, I just think about it as free marketing. I mean, somebody has already been doing this for Asmongold, for example. He had 2 people, one dude even lived in Russia, that made Asmongold videos for about 8 years, and made bank, and Asmongold let him. Literally repurposing his streams into clips, and made bank. And even right now, like Mr. Beast as well, encourages people to do these things, because it literally gives them exposure. So to me, I would not be mad. If somebody, like, feel free to re-upload my videos, do I care? The only thing is, YouTube is gonna hate you for it. Because re-uploading is basically something that YouTube doesn't like. But if you use my videos and make clips, fucking go for it, that would be lovely. That is free advertisement and free publishing. Free marketing. I encourage everybody to just make stupid clips and post that stuff. If you make hundreds of millions of dollars off of clips from me and I make nothing, that's fine. I don't care. Because like, you're the one who made that. I'm just the one sitting here like yapping.